Okay now, first question. Who penned the collection of poems called Love is a Dog from Hell? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome to the killing floor. Isn't it about time for some fighting? You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Time to battle for my amusing. So, you know, try to do something amusing. Just like you to throw up your emotional shield, and your literal shield. But since no one attacked you, it's time for your punishment. You can check out the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. Unless it's been hacked again. God, it really makes you feel so helpless when that happens. But what are you gonna do? There are just bad people in this world. It's early, but here are your scores. But don't get too high or too low because you're all doomed, remember? Alright, next question. Who has not been a host on The View? Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger-cutting game. I want your digits. Just some light humor. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's hard to mess this one up. Go for it. Remember, the donation of your finger is tax deductible. Since I spent so much on it at Michael's, let's check that scoreboard again. How about this? What teen show was Drake on? And the correct answer is... this. You're in for a treat. Ugh, look at this mess. I'm going to need everyone's help. There's blood all over this art. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Did you know some people like to stream this game online? It's great, but sometimes the delay can cause weird moments where you can see something you're not supposed to be able to see. I don't even know why I'm explaining this to you. Anyway. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If anyone does better than you, I will be testy. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. Not perfect. Let's see if anyone can make you pay. I knew someone would rise to the challenge. To be fair, predators are supposed to attack the weakest link. Down to one player at this point of the game? Well, call me Christopher Columbus because we're taking a detour. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I think the final round should finally be ready to go. It's worth the wait. Trust me. Alright, next question. What was that really fun murder movie with Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, and a box? Who picked this? Too easy. I've got more questions for you. The 2010 Deepwater Horizon oil spill took place in which body of water? And the correct answer is this one. Let's go someplace fun. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. Okay, you've seen enough. You know, I still remember my locker combination from 8th grade gym class. It was 25 to the right, 4 to the left, but you had to skip the first 4 and then go all the way around again until you hit the 4 for a second time. Then 34 to the right. 25, 4, 34. Why do I still remember that? Life is so weird sometimes. Anyway, from left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If you make a single mistake, you die. But don't dwell on it. This was the pattern, you silly gooses. How close did you get? Mistakes are unacceptable.
Terrible tragedy. I'd avoid that old run-down gazebo if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A game of wits, but with this weird guy who...
Wake up! Wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, a gauntlet of pain and judgment. Or at least that's how Parade Magazine described it. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. And you can always jump in the audience for a chance to be killed by me. How fun! Listen to me blabber on. Let's just get into the game. You'll figure it out as we go. Alright, first question. Let's start things off with a picture question. Oh boy, here's a pic from my bachelor party. I know, things got pretty crazy. But every good bachelor party has twins. Mine were named Franz and Dietrich, and they were conjoined twins who were cursed in their mother's womb. But still, twins! It's weird to think that they're all dead now. I mean, most of them were dead when this picture was taken, but still, you know what I mean. What time does the cuckoo clock read? And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, let's go someplace fun. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I'm pretty excited to show off my chalice collection. Hope it tasted good. Now let's see what everyone drank. Don't worry, it won't hurt. Your insides just melt. I've seen people drink cinnamon shots before, but poison? That's a first. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. Next question. It sounds fun to me, but... if you wanted to take a depressing vacation to the site of the Chernobyl nuclear disaster, where should you go? Who said this? Which leads only you. Come with me. Welcome back to the killing floor. Oh good, it's the always demoralizing loser wheel. Go ahead and spin it. Spin, spin, spin. For someone who got kidnapped, you are surprisingly lucky. Ah, the scoreboard returns. This thing practically pays for itself. Let's try this again. Hate to be that guy, but... do you know how many calories there are in a Starbucks venti caramel frappuccino? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, I have a surprise for you! Oh fun, a big pile of moolah! Here's how this is going to work. If no one takes the money, no one dies. But if you do take the money, I'll kill everyone who didn't. There's one catch. If you all take the money, then you all die. A little teamwork might help you get through this. Let's see where we netted out. Boom! That's some devious behavior right there. Aww, I'm gonna enjoy this. I wonder if I should be doing more in this game to make people tweet. I should be getting people to tweet about this game, right? Ugh, I should really be pushing my branded hashtags. Alright, next question. What is the second stage of the Kubler-Ross Model of Grief? And the correct answer is this one. Let's go someplace fun. Oh, heck yes, it's time for math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Everyone else will be playing too. And if any of them do better than you, I'll have to punish you. Let's kick some math. I love watching brains throb. You're almost there. Math it up. Your math was not the strongest. I know I started this by pitting you against each other, but wow, your friends are ruthless. How about this? What country does Hadrian's Wall slice through the heart of? Who said this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. 13. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. You must have a personal vendetta or something. Roll higher than me or you die.
Yeah.
You gambled and lost. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. Glad to see you've made it here alive. But can you escape with your body? I'm going to give you a category. Justin Bieber tattoos. Tap on each answer. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. I don't like that at all. Here comes the next question. Instagram filters. for Best Original Song. Here's another one. Woodwind Instruments. U.S. Vice Presidents. Here's another one. Ivy League schools. Just a few more steps. Classified as bears. Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. Who will win? It all rides on this. Now can you play with me forever? The Daily Show alumni. Welcome to the sequel that'll make you say, oh, I can see why that was released straight to video. Let's get to it. Okay, first question. I love Amazon. I can have a delivery guy over here and shackled in under an hour. What an age we live in. Where is Amazon.com's home office? And the correct answer is... who got it right? For the rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. Look at that! A pile of money on the floor! I thought there were gonna be wolves in here or something. Oh well, take as much money as you want, but take the most money or the least money, and you'll be sorry. Snack some green, why don't you? How much did everybody take? It's punishment time for the most and least greedy. I should have bet money on this outcome. Ooh, look! Here's everybody's score. I put a lot of work into the scoreboard. Alright, next question. The NFL team, the New Orleans Saints, has a dog as a mascot named... And the correct answer is... this. One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Hey girl! Welcome back to the killing floor. Let's see who's a wordsmith. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It wasn't easy to make this whole letter grid thing work on your phone, so you're welcome. Oh, and all these other players get to play along too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you, you will be punished. Do it, now! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Let's see what you came up with. Let's see if anyone beat you. Oh man, I was hoping you'd fail. I'm a total frenemy, right? Another peek at the scores. Here's another one. Very important question. Where can a fella get a Jamocha shake? And the correct answer is... this. Very good. Next question. Cooking tip. Instead of using white rice, substitute in an ancient grain like quinoa. It has more fiber and protein, which is more filling. There's no joke or anything, I just thought you should know that. Where does quinoa come from? Who said this? Come with me. I want to see your artistic side. I want to see some masterpieces from you piggies. Subwoofer. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Seriously, vote for the drawing that sucks. The votes are in. The people have spoken. Kind of against their will, but they have spoken. You put your heart and soul into that drawing, which is why it had to die. I feel like I should make t-shirts or something. Would people buy those? Or hats, maybe. I'll think about it. Let's try another one. Penny Black is the name for the world's first... Who picked this one? You're in for a treat. Let me ask you a question. Your answer is very important. What's a good name for a dog? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick which of these answers you hate the most. Whoever wrote the answer with the most votes dies. Don't be shy. Pick an answer for punishment. The votes are in. Even freedom of speech is like, this should have been banned. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. Here's your first category. Rum-based cocktails. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. A space for every right answer. Countries that have a president. Marsupials. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Water Pokemon. Okay, an easy one. Here comes the next question. Countries containing the Alps. Films. Here's another one. Caribbean nations. Almost there! Chinese zodiac animals. No fair! Hurry up! Red wine. deserts.
Welcome, I'm your host, Schmitty. My voice is included with your purchase of this game at no extra charge. A mysterious old woman told me I'd meet a group of strangers who would change my life, so keep an eye out for those guys. In the meantime, why don't we play? This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Let's see what we're working with. First off, a rejected title for Hitler's book Mein Kampf. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next, the name of a fast food restaurant where the workers don't wear pants. Up next, the worst spring break would feature the wet blank contest. Okay, vote. Coming up next, what a U.S. president could say during a State of the Union address to get everybody to clap. Ready, set, vote! Round 1 is in the books. Let's see the scores. It's round 2 time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Up first, something you wouldn't expect to hear from a Subway sandwich artist. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite. Next on deck, you can tell you're on a bad cruise when the captain announces, if you look off the starboard side, you will see blank. Vote on your devices. Next in line, the one thing Spider-Man's spider sense never warns him about. Get to voting. And next, how old-timey sailors pass the time on long voyages. Put in your votes. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Make up the full name for this acronym. Let's see what you've wrought. You get 2 medals to award this time. Give out your gold and silver medals now. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Bring out the silver and the gold. Let's translate that into points. That's all. Now for the final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. The voice you hear belongs to me, Josh Schmitty-Schmitzenstein. I hope you're ready, because there is literally nothing writing on this. This is round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winner's bonuses at stake. Go! running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's see those quips. Number 1 on the list, what no one wants to hear immediately after having sex in a barn. Moving on, the worst vehicle to drag race in. And next is the title of a drama clearly gunning to win an Oscar. Vote away. Next one, a funny line to say right before you're burned at the stake. Is the worst excuse for ditching your date. Next in the hopper, the worst theme for a slot machine. Time to vote. Moving on, the best way to make a waiter at a snooty restaurant angry is to keep asking blank. It's voting time. That's all for round 1. Here's the scoreboard. On to round 2, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Hurry up! Use a safety quip if you can't think of anything. Cards on the table. Next on the list, what movie title best describes the state of your butt right now? Vote now. Volunteer work would be helping the blank. Next up, the biggest mistake you can make at an all-you-can-eat buffet. And vote. Moving on, the worst sign-off line you could have on your email. Next on the list, warning, never put blank into a crock pot. Next prompt, a bad excuse when trying to return a sports bra. Put in your votes. Next on deck, the Wicked Witch of the West's biggest annoyance with her flying monkeys. That's Hey there, I'm Schmitty, and if you're lucky, I'll let you pick one item from the mystery bucket. But first, Quiplash. Just a friendly reminder, any player caught using quip-enhancing drugs will receive an asterisk next to their record. Time for round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! All right, let's get to it. First up, a word that shouldn't come before jerky. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Moving on, a campaign slogan guaranteed to get you elected president. Vote on your devices. And next is, forget hamster balls. Modern hamsters get around in hamster blank. Okay, vote. Your next prompt is, when the stork isn't delivering babies, he blank. Get to voting. Up next, you know there's something sketchy about your accountant when she asks to see your blank. Time to vote. Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. Round two time, and look sharp because I'm doubling all the point values. Time for the big reveal. The first prompt is a bad substitute for dental floss. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next in line, what Twinkies should be filled with? It's voting time. next one, something found in the seat cracks of nearly every cab. Ready, set, vote! And next, the worst thing to say in a marriage proposal. Vote away. Next, the worst song to lose your virginity to. Vote now. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Come up with the full name for this acronym. Let's see the responses. Give out your medals now. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze. Show me the silver. And gold. Now let's turn those medals into points. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. I'm Schmitty, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a game of Quiplash. Everybody comfy? Great. Round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Prompt number 1 is, it's a bird, it's a plane. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's just blank. Okay, choose your favorite. Next in the hopper, a cheesy pickup line from a camel. And vote. And next, if this player ran for office, this would be their campaign song. Vote away. Next one, something somebody named Dale would say. Get to voting. Moving on, the title of the shortest book ever written. Okay, vote. Round 1's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round 2 is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Here's a sip. Great, let's see what we got here. First one, the worst person who could sing the James Bond theme. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next prompt. A name for a lingerie store targeted to very conservative women. Put in your votes. Moving on. Everybody poops too. Blank. Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is why Wolverine can't make a relationship work. It's voting time. Next up, the worst thing you could try to donate to the Salvation Army. Ready, set, vote! Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. We've made it to round 3, the last lash. Focus up because you're all answering the same prompt. Come up with an answer for this word lash task. And here's what you did. Let's give out some medals. The suspense is killing me. Let's see who got those medals. First, the bronze, silver, and finally gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer. So, and we're finished. Show me those final scores. Welcome to Quiplash. I'm your host, Schmitty. If you want a different host, play a different game. Oh, this is going to be one for the books. I can feel it. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Okay, moment of truth. Our first prompt is the name of a figure skating move yet to be successfully pulled off. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next on deck, a good line for breaking the tension at a fish funeral. Time to vote. Next on the list, a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat. Okay, vote. Next, the 1960s Batman was so goofy, one episode saw Batman and Robin fighting blank. And vote. Okay, next one. A new children's classic, The Velveteen Blank. Get to voting. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Okay, here we go. Starting things off, the greatest part about having lots and lots of back hair. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next in line, the worst interrogation would have a good cop, a bad cop, and a blank cop. Vote away. Up next, the worst thing to see while wearing X-ray glasses. Vote on your devices. Okay, next one. How you know your RV is haunted. Put in your votes. Moving on, who is currently the 5,492nd ranked player in professional tennis? It's voting time. That's all for round 2. Light up that scoreboard. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. There's just one prompt and you're all getting it. Complete the comic. Moment of truth. Choose the medal-winning quips. Alright, let's see where those medals went. Bronze. Here's the silver. And gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
That makes no sense.
It makes perfect sense. All soda is called Coke until you need to be specific.
So you tell a waitress, give me a Coke.
And I'll get a Coke. But if I'm saying I'm going to go get a Coke...
You might get a Mountain Dew.
Exactly.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
I wouldn't have thought 55%, though. Are you sure about those numbers?
Oh, yeah. It may not make sense to us, but that's how people under 30 eat corn on the cob.
But why do you need a parasol?
It doesn't work otherwise.
Secrets. 3, 2, 1.
Hello from the government. Feel free to wave. We're watching everything. People eating ice cream eating people, you name it. This is very sensitive info. We've sworn to protect. Sorry, hard to say that straight. We use it to play espionage. Let's have some analytical fun. Let's start with you. We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of coached flyers think it's rude when people seated in front of them recline their seats? Make it a good guess. You'll get more points the closer your guess is to the actual percentage. Got it, 88%. Okay, everyone else, time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. Everyone is saying lower, and the correct answer is 38%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. So, who picked lower? Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? Typey, typey. What percentage of people would rather be superheroes who shrink to 1 inch than ones who grow to 50 feet? 50%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Just one person says lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 64%! I've been able to shrink to 1 inch, but only when it's ice cold. Let's see who got it right. Nice job! I've got some points for you. Who's next? Alright, let's see if the database can solve a long-running argument. What percentage of people prefer to use the big spoon instead of the small spoon when eating breakfast cereal? 75%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Just one of you is saying higher. Okay, right answer is 47%. You get points, but barely. Who got it right? Smart, yes. Here's your points. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have cracked their knuckles in the past 24 hours? %. Everyone pick higher or lower. Unanimously higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 58%. Personally, I like to wait a good 72 hours between crackings. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Who's next? All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people are really just terrible at using chopsticks? %. Okay, higher or lower? One of you thinks it's higher. Now let's get to the right answer. 35%! Sorry, I'm watching a chopstick montage that's gone viral at the agency. It's never not funny. You got it right. Well done. You get points. That's it for round one. Let's take a look at the scores.
Foolish humans.
Can you keep that lead after round two? Time to find out. Okay, who's first? Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have stood in line for more than an hour to see a highly anticipated movie? We have a guess. 7's much higher or much lower. Pick one of those if you think the answer is off by 50% or more. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, womp womp.
Foolish humans.
Hurry up. Most of you are saying higher. And Surveil says 51%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to get points. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. And what have we here? Great answer. Double points for guessing much higher. Okay, who's up next?
Foolish humans.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have worn bathing suits under their clothes because they were out of underwear? %. Okay, higher or lower? Only one of you thinks it's higher, and the correct answer is 23%. 4 words for this problem. Do your cooking, laundry. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people prefer to watch Family Guy over The Simpsons? 50%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. And Surveil says 36%. And The Simpsons run away with it. A victory for somewhat less offensive family values. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Next up, I'm going to search for... What percentage of people prefer to stay cool in their cars by means of open windows, not AC? 50%. Everyone else, higher or lower? Running out of time. The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 19%! That doesn't include AC Slater, who stays cool in any car. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next? Most important meal of the day, folks. What percentage of people were allowed to have sugary cereals as children? 66%. All right, what do you think? Running out of time. People are saying lower. And Surveil says 88%. I've seen worse guesses. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Uh-oh, final round time. We faked dozens of focus groups to determine the most popular answers to this question. What playground recreational apparatus did people prefer when they were kids? The data's in. You have 3 chances to pick the most popular answers on the board. Ready? Go! Don't forget to use all 3 of your picks. Okay, let's see what you picked. Now let's take a look at the results. Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's... Hey, you're a winner! Tell tell you what, no federal income tax for the next 3 years.